if you think about this period of time, obviously, what is the time span of these shots, like from 1 to 1?
It's like 2020 to 2022, I believe.
So yeah, like 2 years. Yeah, of course, most of it won't be on film, but if there are like big things that you feel like happened or that you learned that happened around the time of shooting some of these, you could talk over those shots and talk about something like that.
Because there's a little bit like that was, as you saw, it started when I was at home.
Throwing all of our memories in a clear salt water.
Do you still live in this crib?
Yeah. This is like 2019 or 20. This is like when I was home. That's just some B-roll. I don't know what that was. This is the forest in my backyard I'm always talking about. Like, not even the big part of it. That's like my window and like my front yard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Phil, the goat. Yeah, we spent like this whole summer just skating. Like, I can imagine myself saying something about the ups and downs there, you know? This is Dream, bro. I was doing BTS for Dream. They should have had this footage. Low-key, because it's cool BTS, I think. Out of the GOAT. Athena, I mean. Also the GOAT. It's my sister. I think Tima might have shot that. Yeah, this is all Dream stuff. This kid's super cute. India. Everyone was actually like Macho. I remember them being Macho. I think his name was Imani. And Dada looking at the line. What was he looking at? I said, I was looking over there. It's just classic BTS. Alright, I think this is either almost done or we can start this game too. But yeah, you see how the grain is just so...
Nice.
I just love it so much. It's Evan. You can just barely make the nigga out. He's just eating Chipotle. He'd agree with you about it's his stomach. Somehow you can only see his stomach. Is that not perfect? That's really Evan, mind you. I like the flashes. Yeah, it looks like we're about to drive in there. We're not. We were just smoking that car. He had a completely different car to drive. But doesn't that shit look hard? Yeah. I learned how to focus later. That's crazy because we got like an exterior and now it looks like we're driving in that car.
What can you say? Might as well still be the same car.
You know. Look at that. It's gorgeous. It's not even really sunset yet. It was just like, this is more sunset. Shit was just going that day, I remember. I want to get to the Cerealion stuff. Because I think that shit looks really good. But there's some shots here that I actually do like that. What the fuck? Yeah. This guy was going. All that. And then this time I wanted to do an intermission. And have city lights play. Because it's bad footage, but like it. Look at that. You get it's the city, but you can't really tell. It's like the lights. And imagine if like city lights was like going in the background. That makes a strange song. And yeah, so I compiled all the shit that was this one's not even music. This is just lights, and this is Sierra Leone, actually. I'm in New York. So Naomi asked me to shoot a thing. So there's like a whole thing on this that obviously didn't become a thing. I'm looking at the footage right now. It's not a thing.
Where was this?
303. There was a rainbow there. Yeah, even the shit I really fucked with. And then I was trying to do the rainbow shot, and then I got 80s. And I don't really remember the blah, blah, blah. And then we're outside on the balcony. She's pointing. Could I tell you why? No. And then I'm in it. She starts shooting me. Which is good though, because this is what I looked like at the time. I hate the air. And that's okay. That's a cool shot. That's a really cool shot with the silhouette. Ooh, this was the super round glasses era too. That's fuck. That's me as fuck, actually.
You look so much like Phil, bro. I dead was like, when was Phil here? That's crazy, bro.
Let me grab my six. Me and a jerk just sitting around. This was supposed to be the wake up part. Like when she wakes up or something. There's a good shot near though. This one. That's so embarrassing to watch, but some of it is good. And then we're in Sierra Leone, bro. This is my grandma's house in Sierra Leone. That's her. That's Salome. Specifically around where my grandma lives, like fucking, yeah. Just kind of mountains and beaches. It's kind of the vibe. It's just mad niggas. Forget what this was. Maybe at York or actually number 2. Don't remember. I just love looking at pictures of Sierra Leone. It makes me really happy inside. I think it looks beautiful on film. I think there's something about it that like begs to be shot in some type of natural way. Not to say digital can't make you Sierra Leone look beautiful. Obviously it can, but like something about it really just,
warm, so it's different.
Yeah. It just feels right though. This is like some family thing. Oh, this is my cousin's fucking wedding that he wasn't at, by the way.
That he was not
He was not at. Like, this was like niggas had to like do like a whole wedding for them. That's my grandma, bro. The goat. You see how
What do you
hard
mean
she
he
is?
was not there?
Oh, right. So basically there's like it was like the traditional part of the wedding. And she was pregnant. So like, they were like, all right, we're not gonna make her fly.
Heard.
And he was there with her. They fall asleep during their own wedding. We all out. We had to, mind you, we had to drive out to like the middle of like nowhere even for Sierra Leone. But like, you know. So we're in this one little house with like one fan. Grandpa almost passing out type shit.
That's good.
Like, it was hilarious, low-key. And then they fell asleep. This is the fucking cave, bro. The cave by York Village, where my mom put the resort. It's super sick. Like, I have good film pictures of the bats in there that I could like instantly plug in right there. And this is like, you know, this is in town, I think. It's not that far from Roche. This is my grandfather's like 7-year somethingth birthday. I have no idea how old he is, right? And I think it's because they're not positive how old he is. But like,
Damn.
he's some age. This is a lot of my family. You know, bro. Z. I'm done this farm. Grandma. Grandpa. Look at that hat, by the way. That shit hard. That was like my aunt's and my mom. Cool beach. We're almost done. This was like... This was like something. There was like too many things where they were just like, the whole family get here. But I remember this moment a lot because this is when they were singing some song. They were singing some song about like my great-grandfather. They played it on the radio. They were like, yeah, they made this song about my great-grandfather. So that's interesting. I don't know what he did, but I think that was cool.
He was a legend, bro.
Apparently he was some type of cool guy. And I think that might be... I wouldn't make anyone watch everything that I just made you watch, but what did you think the story was?
I don't know. I was kind of just listening to you describe each shot. I don't really know if I found a through line between all of the shots aside from, yeah, it's kind of just a chunk of your life.
You know?
But...
So is it like...
I mean, it could be.